Hello friends, welcome to Sociological Thinker series. In this video, we'll be discussing about Max Weber. We have seen Karl Marx last video. The biggest gift of Karl Marx is Max Weber. Why? Because Max Weber started as a critique of Karl Marx. Why should Max Weber criticize Karl Marx? When you see Karl Marx, he says that every action of the individual or every event happening in the society is rooted in the economic cause. So this economic determinism means you don't have any free will. You will be acting based on a particular reason. According to Karl Marx, that reason is economic reason. So every action of the individual is based on economic reason. Every event, every happening in the society is based on economic reason, which is why he was economically a determinist. He had economic determinism. But Max Weber says, you are wrong. Man's action is not always decided by the economic reasons. The happening in the society is not always rooted in the economic cause. There are multiple reasons for your action. There are multiple reasons for social event or a social happening. So, your economic determinism should be rejected and it has to be replaced by causal pluralism. What is causal pluralism? Action has many causes. For example, you wanted to become an IAS officer. The cause for your choice is not just one single reason or economic reason. Your choice of IAS is decided by multiple reasons. It gives you economic security, it gives you political power, it gives you so much of social status. So many things will have made you decide about the choice of IAS. So it is not just one single cause. If you say one single cause, then it is determinism. There are multiple causes for your action and therefore it is called as causal pluralism. So basically speaking, Marx and Weber is having two opposite views about the human action. For Karl Marx, human action is only about economics, only about profit. Human action is only centering around the economic causes. But for Max Weber, there are many causes for your action. So action is very important to be studied in sociology according to Max Weber. Therefore, social action is the subject matter of Weberian sociology. What is social action? Social action means subjective meaning is given by the actor to his action. Social action means meaningful behavior. The meanings are given by the actor. So the actor can give any meaning. He can give multiple meanings, not necessarily economic meaning. He can give even non-economic meaning. So the multiple meanings which actor can give makes action a free will. It is not because of a particular reason outside him. It is because of the reason within him. So action is the subject matter of Weber sociology. For Max Weber, there are four types of actions. One, action connected to the rational behavior, profit and loss calculation. Number two, action connected to values. Number three, action connected to emotions. Number four, action connected to the traditions. So these are the four types of action. So not necessarily economic action. There are many types of actions. Four main types of action Max Weber has talked about. We said that action is decided by the actor. The meanings of the action is decided by the actor. Meanings are not always decided by the economic system or economic reasons. Actor can have many meanings. Each and every meaning you will not be able to understand. You can only understand few meanings, not all meanings. Therefore, to understand few meanings which the researcher has selected, Max Weber is wanting ideal type to be constructed. Ideal type means what? Ideal type means you are trying to study few meanings out of multiple meanings. And how you are studying that few meanings? By exaggerating that few meanings. So exaggerating few meanings out of multiple meanings given by the actor is what is ideal type. And to understand the meaning which is given by the mind of the actor, you have to employ a method called as interpretation method. The meaning which is there in the mind of the actor cannot be understood without we interpreting the meaning. So for interpretation, he is using a German term called as Verstehen. Max Weber also was interested to study how political system decides the other systems, including economic system. Because Karl Marx said one who is controlling economic system, he controls the entire society. But for Max Weber, one who is controlling economic system is not always controlling the entire society. One who is controlling political system can control the entire society. So he was more interested to study power. Karl Marx spoke about how those who control the economic system control the larger society. Economic controls polity, economic controls family, economic controls religion, so on and so forth, according to Karl Marx. But Max Weber says economy is not always controlling the other systems of the society or other parts of the society. The other parts of the society also can control economic system. So he was more interested to study how the power influences economy, how power influences the polity, how power influences education system, how power influences religious system. So he was more concerned about power. He was the first sociologist to study power holistically. He was the first sociologist to define power formally. According to Max Weber, power means the chance of an individual or a group to realize its will even in the face of resistance by others. Put it very simply, I have power over you only when I can make you to do something which you are not willing to do. A teacher is making students to write the test, but the students are not willing to write the test. But the teacher makes the student write the test. So who has power? Teacher has power over the students. There are two types of power according to Max Weber. One is illegitimate power, another is legitimate power. What do you mean by illegitimate or legitimate? Legitimate means justified power. The one on whom power is exercised will justify the power of the power holder, and that is what is called as legitimate power. For example, IPS officer is exercising power. People, they obey the orders of the IPS officer because people believe that IPS officer will not misuse power. He will rightfully use power. So people believe that there will be a justful use of power by IPS officer, and therefore people will obey what IPS officer says. Now IPS officer is having power which is a legitimate power which is approved by the people. So legitimate power is called as authority. Weber says that in traditional society, authority or legitimacy or the justification of power comes from tradition. For this he is using the term traditional authority. So traditional authority is an authority which is based on customs. Then when the society is changing and there is a crisis in the society, during that crisis phase of society, an authority will emerge, and that authority is called as charismatic authority. That authority is having justification or legitimacy from emotions. So emotions will be the source of authority. That emotional source of authority is called as charismatic authority. Then we come to the modern society. In modern society, the source of authority is rationality. That authority is called as legal rational authority. Example, bureaucracy. Weber made an ideal type of bureaucracy. He made the features of bureaucracy. He wrote about the features of bureaucracy. He was also speaking about the limitations of bureaucracy. For example, there is a concept called as iron cage rationality. It means what? You have to strictly follow all the rules and regulations. When you are strictly following the rules and regulation, you will not be able to sometimes serve the needy people. So rule book becomes all more important than service to the people. So this is what is called as iron cage rationality. Weber simply says bureaucrats are specialists without spirit. He was very interested to understand how capitalism developed in Western societies, for which he is writing a book called as Protestant Ethics and Spirit of Capitalism. In this book, he says how religious doctrines are very essential for the growth of capitalism. Religion called Catholic religion got reformed. Protestant religion came. Protestant religion gave value system, and that value system or that ethics helped in the development of capitalism in West. So when Karl Marx said that economic system will influence religion, Max Weber says religion can influence economy. When Karl Marx says when economy changes, society changes, Max Weber says when religion changes, changes, economic system will change. So religious change is causing social change is what is Max Weber saying in his book titled Protestant Ethics and Spirit of Capitalism. When Karl Marx said religion is a conservative force, it supports only the owners. Max Weber says religion is not a conservative force, religion is an agent of social change. So these are the important dimensions or the topics given in UPSC syllabus when it comes to Max Weber. Thank you.